Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU, the mighty mega spammer. Very happy to be here with you again. As you are aware, if you watched my channel update, that is, I am probably, playing pen and paper RPG right now. Although if I'm going to upload this videocast and publish it tomorrow, which I think is my plan, I'm not too sure about that, then maybe, just maybe, I'm still on route to my shack, or maybe I haven't even left my home yet. Difficult to say, really. Anyway, let's not dawdle for too long. I have all my weapons reloaded except for the laser pistol. For obvious reasons, you don't want to reload that unless it is almost empty or just literally empty. Now, things are going relatively okay. I am irradiated, but I made double sure that it is actually fine. Level 2 is nothing too dangerous. It will not increase by itself. It will in fact decrease over time slowly, but surely level 2 is nothing too dangerous. It just lowers my might and finesse by a little bit, but not too much. Nothing I cannot handle. If I was at any higher levels, then I could be worried. Right now, I'm not. Besides, I don't think I even have anything that could lower my, how's it called? Radiation anyway. Also, I did take my force field belt off because it does use charges not depending from how much damage you take, but depending from how long you have it on. And by accident, it turns out I actually used another charge of it just by standing around and loading the game in, which was a little bit unfortunate to say the least. Anyway, other than that, I think I'm good to go. I can continue on with my journey. So let's have a quick look at the map. There are all the rooms. I know where they all are, but I haven't explored all of them yet. There is this console right here that I need to take care of, and I don't remember which rooms I have cleared and which I have not. So that's where the motion sensor comes in to play. Alright, so there's one enemy over here. I think it was something dangerous and there was nothing too useful in this room anyway, so I'm going to avoid it most likely. Oh no, I've been there already. It's just some kind of roamer because I did close the door behind me. Okay, good to know. So there's one roamer. There's most likely another roamer over here. Don't know what this might be. And there's also an enemy over there and two enemies in this small room. They are possibly locked up, so if they're not Romans, they could be fairly dangerous. Although, it's kind of stupid thing to say, really, because sometimes roamers, there's not really any difference between roamers and non-roamers. Some of them are very difficult to kill, some of them are not. Anyway, this radiation is still reducing my might over time, that's what it does, but as you can see, it is being lowered fairly quickly because it is only at a very small level of radiation. Soon enough it will go away and then I'll start healing up. If it was on a high level, then it would most likely drain me to 0 might before I would be able to, kinda get rid of it by myself, but fortunately that was not the case. Did I pass the room which I wanted to? No, it was over there. Okay, so let's go south next. Yeah, let's go south. That was my grand plan, and there should be an enemy somewhere around here. This trapdoor recharges at a random item, yes please, and this guy is almost dead. Okay, so have a multi-tool recharge, that's not too bad, it is a good tool to have recharged. Okay, I do need my hat for a moment. Actually, I could just do that. Alright, so let's zoom out. This guy is almost dead, so why not use our sniper rifle? He is quite far away, that's some good English there, bro. So, shooting him with a sniper rifle sounds like the best strategy, and there's also Strangler. Yet again, quite far away, should be able to kill him without any real problems. Let's fire at him again. He does heal himself, which is rather annoying, but whatever, I guess I'll be able to do something about that. Continue shooting him as much as I can, and hopefully kill him sooner or later. Also, one thing I forgot to mention, which I guess is kinda important, at least it's kinda cool. Alright, let's finish him the old way. The old-fashioned ways, I mean, is the fact that this game has received a fairly big update, even though it is still not, DLC supplied, the game I'm playing right now. I do not have the DLC just yet. I want to have it in the future right now, I just don't. So it's kind of cool that the devs still support it, and they have added quite a few nifty features. They changed the menu design of menus. Good job there, brain, again. Shut up, pancake. Anyway, and what else did they... Oh great, locker jammed. Fine, be that way, hater. Let's open this thingy though. Accident toolkit because I want to get rid of it, and have a multi-tool, why not use it as well. Actually, hold on a second, do I have cancel? How many electronic toolkits do I have left? Only one? Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. It does have a lot of charges. But you know what? Have a multi-tool is most likely the only thing I need to actually repair this console with a decent chance of success. And there we go. So what kind of updates did this game get? Well, a bunch of updates that are kinda cool, nothing game-changing, except that now you can design the traps and then pick them up, which is a fairly good thing, and finally gives you you know, reason to actually try and disable the traps instead of just running past them and ignoring them, making sure that you only do not step on them, which is, it's really nice, I think. Anyway, I was able to decrypt this whole message, as usual, of course. So, the subject something proven quite inventive in the creation something improvised weapons, I guess of improvised weapons. One of something made a pair of gloves, something shards of living steel bound, something cyber connectors with nanowire and treat them with adamantium resin. Sounds like a very fancy thing to have, but of course, because it is actually a useful message to decrypt, I was unable to do so. Great, isn't it? Of course. Anyway, any other enemy left on this floor? Well, even if there is an enemy left still on this floor, do I really want to fight them? Not really, I just want to progress to the next one ASAP. I could repair this cooker, there is nothing to cook, however. I still lack my one piece for the star fondue, or fondue, or whatever you want to call it. So I think I'll just go down. I am slightly damaged, but that's nothing too serious. If things go dicey, I can still use my nanomeds, they are very efficient. I'd rather save them up, but also I mean, I do have a lot of food, but I don't want to just rest and regain my health using food, because food, I don't know, I don't want to use it just yet. So let's travel to the next floor, and an achievement is that past floor 15 on normal. Yay, I've honestly thought that I am further down, but apparently I'm not. Oh well, at least I got an achievement. I'm kinda bad at this game, aren't I? Although I'm still here, still alive and kicking, so I guess I'm not doing too horribly. Right. Wait a second, is this music different? OMG it is! Wow, that's awesome! I mean, I can barely hear it because of my recording method. All the in-game sounds sound very quiet to me, but they are very loud for you. But when I watch this video, oh man, I'll be excited. Anyway, let's use my motion to see how busy this floor is, and it's very busy indeed. There is of course the zoo thingy, zoo pop, in the room I'm in right now. There's quite a few enemies that are spawned on corridors, which is a bad thing because this means that they most likely are capable of opening doors on their own. There's one guy right behind this door I'm next to, so that's good to know. Alright, so first thing I need to do is try to close this door ASAP. Secondly, I want to kill the zoo pup from a distance. Let's use my rifle. And by listening to this reaction that there was a bot nearby, why is this important? Well, if he made a sound when I shot, then it means I aggroed him. He's now aware of my presence and he will try to hunt me down and kill me. I cannot sneak past him, whereas in different situations, maybe, just maybe, I would be able to do so. That's something I learned through the wiki. I'm awesome, aren't I? Anyway, let's open the storage pod. There's probably... it's not going to open, is it? Probably not.
Perfect.
It actually did. There's storage casing fragments inside of it. Don't really know how to use them, but I guess it's nice, question mark. Right, what I do need to find is kitchen, because there might be cheese in there. I do not see any kitchen on my minimap just yet, so I guess I'll have to explore north or south. North looks to be a little bit less busy, maybe. So let's start by going north, although there is this, you know, thing where people are healed. How is it called? Infirmary, I guess, maybe? And there are usually quite nasty enemies in infirmary, like enlarged virus, beast virus, nanosurgeons, and all the other stuff of people that you do not want to really meet.
At least
but
no one is watching.
come on, just open it. You are an engineer, you're supposed to be able to do so. Right, let's move very slowly. Skip a 10. Oh wait, skip a 10. Alright, and there is... I knew there's something there. A moon bear. A wild moon bear has appeared. Alright. Let him just stay there. And instead kill this guy who opened the door behind me, you bastard maintenance bot. Alright, let's move in to intercept this guy. He's now fairly close. Let's finish him off with an auto pistol. Reload because I can. And then let's go to my sniper rifle. Reload that as well because it takes forever and ever. And yeah, I would rather have it reloaded than not. And hi there, Moonbear. I didn't expect you to follow me, but I guess it's nice that you did, because now... oh man, he's got a lot of movement. I guess I should treat him with a little bit more respect, shouldn't I? Fine, I'll use my pepper box. Wait. I wanna equip it, thank you. Did I not reload? I didn't reload my pepper box. That's so amazing. Alright, in this case, I'm going to use my laser pistol. Because those guys are very scary, they can grab you, and apparently this guy is too retarded to actually try and grab me. So that's at least that. And I think I can finish him off with an auto pistol because he's fairly damaged. Apparently I couldn't! He grabbed me, did an enormous amount of damage. Alright, then let's finish him off. Get the bindings, not really necessary. It's a shame that he didn't drop any more meat, because meat is always delicious to have. Is it not? Alright, laser pistol I'm not going to reload, but there is a pepper box I didn't reload. Which could have been useful back there, but oh well, it wasn't in the end. Alright, there's a defense room, don't remember how it's called. Security, I guess, alright, that probably is about right. I started going south, so I might as well continue on my journey. Is this... No, it's not a kitchen icon, it's just a mess hole. I know that I'm like a mess as in... No. Oh! That's the guy I aggroed, good to know. Hi there, you bastard, how about you take a pepper box to the face? Where's my... Come on, I went past it. I could select it from my inventory, but this would be too smart. And... Well, it just fired once? What did they do to the pepper box? Okay, apparently they made it significantly weaker. What on earth? He attacks once and is just straight up wars. I mean, it does deal more damage than auto pistol, but yeah, who cares really? Wow. Okay, pepper box now officially useless. I'm rather annoyed. This wasn't in the patch notes, or at least I haven't noticed it, so that's good to know. Let's finish this guy off with an auto pistol, and I'll need to find a safe place to hide and heal. So let's just go back into this room. Every door is locked. Let's eat a little bit more of my raw meat. Cooked meat, that is. I'm not eating a raw meat. I'm not a savage after all. Although in real life I love raw meat, but whatever. And let us rest for a while. And while we're resting, I can talk about nonsense, as usual. Or instead, I could pause the recording and just be right back with you, which is what I'm going to do this time around. So see you in a moment. Alright, annoyingly enough, just after I stopped recording, an enemy went through this door, opened it, and it kinda interrupted my resting period, which is very annoying because I wasn't able to heal much health whatsoever. Resting is very efficient, but you have to wait for it to kick in before it actually really becomes efficient. It didn't have a chance to do that, needless to say. Alright, let's fire at this guy from a safe distance. I don't need to walk any closer. I think he's in my sweet spot when it comes to the pistols. They should be able to kill him quite efficiently. Well, I did regain some health, and the things could I could use in my nanomet. So let's not wait for too long. Let's instead set for a kitchen. That's our weapon storage. Could be some nasty things inside of it. So let's continue moving forward. That's a thingy for random people to sit in. Alright, let's open the door. What is inside? I do not see anything. Let's wait for a move for 110. No moon bear has popped out, but there is, in fact, a light security box, so that's good to know. Alright. I don't think he has spotted me yet, although he did make a noise. Well, in this case, I'm going to use my sniper rifle. It is supposed to be very efficient on long ranges, isn't it? So let's just try and kill him. There we go. Fired one shot. Let's move a little bit more inside this room. What else? Wait. What kind of weapon do I want to continue using on him? Well, if I said continue using on him, then I guess sniper rifle will suffice. It is quite decent. It does have quite a nice amount of penetration, so might as well. And I killed him. And there's... Oh no, there's this testicle, whatever. This nasty guy over here. Yes, he is. I hate him so much. Alright, well, in this case, how much move do I have? How many moves? Whatever, you know what I mean. Quite a few. He's very slow, so I can't fire at him from a distance with my sniper rifle. Because, look, he'll just move one tile per turn. He's very dangerous if you do let him come closer, and he can heal himself, which is very annoying, needless to say. Alright, so let's continue firing at him. He is still not bleeding, but hopefully he will start soon. There we go, he started bleeding. And I am out of ammo right now. There's no way I'm going to reload because then he will just heal up. So instead, let's just finish him off with an auto pistol and kill him just like that. He actually dropped some raw meat. I wouldn't really eat a meat out of a testicle. I mean, that sounds way too nasty even for a twisted, sick individual like me. But maybe I'll just make this engineer guy actually do just that. So we'll see. Also, this guy is an adaptoid because I'm trying to press space, nothing happens. Which is a clear indicative that it is, in fact, an adaptoid, or it's just a destroyed locker. I think he is an adaptoid. Ah! I knew it is an adaptoid, and yet I was still afraid. I thought that he only turns into an adaptoid if I... Post-traumatic stress disorder, give me a second. If I try to walk into him, but apparently walking out of his area of influence also aggroes him. This thing is more scary than Dead Space, I'll tell you. Alright. Okay, we are back. Do you know what just happened? The game crashed. For the first time ever. Which I guess is good. I mean, for the game to only crash once in... I don't know how many hours I have played of Soldiers Across the Pit. But it's... You know, I kinda anticlimactic to crash right now when we're fighting an Adaptoid. Anyway, it crashed when I tried to suck a mag pistol. Let's use it using a keyboard instead, maybe it will be better. And it's just unloading this bastard because Adaptoids, they have my respect. They are very scary, they can kill me quite easily, and oh boy, that does a lot of damage. Will I be able to kill him with the next volley of bullets? Or will I miss both of my shots and he will just kill me? Wise thing would be to eat my nanomeds right now and not risk it. But I feel it would be a waste of nanomeds, so let's hope that I do not miss with both of my bullets.
Good job.
Alright, I didn't. Good. But what I really need to do is just hide in a corner, just like that. Eat up. That's raw meat, I don't really want to eat that before I cook it, so let's instead eat this thing, I guess. Yeah, I have plenty of meat to eat, so let's just eat a little bit, leave 5 of them behind for making salt switches and whatnot. It's still a good amount, and I'm not hungry at all right now, which is, I guess, good. So, now I can rest, and man, I shouldn't really pause recording again, because I've paused it like 5 times already in this single cast, which is definitely anticlimactic. So instead, I need to find a topic to talk about. And I can't think of anything. That's what happens when your brain fails you, doesn't it? Alright. Meditation time, which is a lyric from a, track I like, Riverside for the win. And oh, actually, you know what? I could just give a shout out to Zenyash, also known as guest donation for this Galaxy Supernova track, which has been recently released. It's a Japanese single, you should watch it, you should love it and whatnot. And if you don't, then definitely do not tell me that, because I'll be quite mad at you. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a fanatic, what can I say? Anyway, some real off-topic stuff that is actually genuinely interesting. Well, I guess I could tell you a little bit more about what kind of RPG I like to play when I'm away. It is pen and paper, of course, but it is Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 mixed with 3.0. I kinda mixed the spells of 3.0 with everything else of 3.5, more or less, because in my opinion that is the most balanced thing out there. 4.0 is quite rubbish. I mean, if you know anything about Dungeons & Dragons, then you know that 3.5 and 3.0 are the best, or at least one of the better, versions of Dungeons & Dragons, but honestly, 4.0 is just so bad. First of all, they honestly really are trying to push you to buy as many of those miniatures as you possibly can, to just spend your entire life savings on them, and everything is kinda pushed towards you using those miniatures. And in general, it is just way more stupid. For example, there's this class, I don't remember, Dragon Ball or something. That might not be exactly how it's called, but you know what I'm trying to say. Blunder is probably blood, isn't it? Yes, it definitely is. Great. Which is kind of stupid, because it is a class, right? How a class? I mean, the fact that you have dragon blood in you should be a race, not a class, and I don't know, they're just... I could talk for hours about how many flaws I can see in Dungeons & Dragons 4.0 that it just... There's no reason for me to do that because... Oh, hi there, Profian. Because, it will just take too long, and all you really need to know is to avoid 4.0 at all costs, because it is quite rubbish, and 3.5, there's an absolute metric ton of content to it, and you can never be bored with it, especially if you have a good Dungeon Master. And hey, I am a good Dungeon Master. No, really, people love me actually. Oh, really, they do! Okay, I think I'm not sounding too convincing, but it is actually... Okay, I'll shut up. And oh, hi there, Zupop. It's so nice. The enemy are coming at me, but they're only doing this like one by one. So they're not really afraid ever, which is very nice indeed. A sand gun has been picked up. I can turn it into some kind of meat thingy, which is nice. Locked door. I could do, just open it, which is what I'm doing right now. See what is inside. This bastard now! I have no grenades, do I? No. Do I have any charges in my rod blaster? Yes, I do. So let's irradiate this bastard because I hate him so much. Radiation level 1. Good job, brain. Alright, let's continue irradiating him. This time it didn't work. And this is bad. Morgi drone, it is a huge damage dealer. And of course, the Slide Security Bot Mark III is also very, very dangerous. I would definitely love to use an EMP, not an EMP, just a regular grenade, or any grenade in fact. Right now, sadly, I'm unable to do so, so let's move back a little bit so all this still have line of sight of me, that's bad. Anyway, let's continue shooting at this guy because it's by far the most dangerous, and everybody fired everything they have at me. Great, isn't it? Alright. What kind of other weapons do I have? You know what, I could use those image inducers, but instead, let us equip the force field belt. Yeah, I know that dropped some stuff. Thank you. So now this thing should block some of the damage. It did use the last charge, so I'm not sure if it is now inactive or if it is still going to block some damage. No idea, I'm gonna be honest with you. And let's equip my best weapon, which is of course the mag pistol. And I can continue firing at this bastard right here. He's still irradiated, so he will, you know, he'll suffer some penalties of some description. And no! Already? No! Oh, I was so happy to have a force field. Well, there's that. I guess I no longer have a force field on my disposal. It did block some damage, but you know what? If I knew it overload so easily, I would just use it when fighting some kind of small enemies that only fire, you know, less bullets per round, because then I guess it would have a chance to overload, but it still would do me good. That's what I'm trying to say. And now I just lost it, which is very sad indeed. Okay, let's continue moving backwards a little bit. Make sure not too many enemies can fire at me. This guy keeps being an absolute pain in my eyes, because, you know, okay, I'm confused as well. This is splendid as well. At least I still fire at the right guy, but I'm confused. I'm taking a huge amount of pounding. Let's heal up and heal up some more. I'm willing to even sacrifice all my nanomates because this is a very nice situation indeed. Okay, this guy is now bleeding. I might be able to finish him off. Okay, I'm still confused though, so I shouldn't really move, because if I move this guy I will just do some random stupid stuff. So instead let's continue firing, or rather start firing at the Morigi drone. Or instead maybe use my Vibal Sword. Oh great, he didn't even do that, thank you game. Alright, now I can continue firing at the Hop Knight, so let's try. Nope, he'll just turn around and move backwards, because that's the logical thing to do, isn't it? I mean, I know he's confused, but confused shouldn't equal to brain dead. Anyway, Hop Knight is finally dead, which makes me rather happy. I still have some charges in my laser pistol, so let's fire this guy because he's really scary. Let's use another nomad. Man, I'm burning from them very quickly. Note to self, next time you see this kind of door, close it and run away. Because no matter what is in this room, it is not worth the trouble right now. Alright, I was finally able to destroy this thing and I got superconductors. They are probably useless ingredient that I'm never going to figure out how to use, but you know, it's nice I have them, I guess. Reload my laser pistol, reload my mag pistol. There are some security balls inside of them, but now after I went through all this trouble of killing so many enemies, there's no way I'm just going to let this room slide, and of course he fired at me first. That's what he did, and I'll have to use yet another nomad. I think we're getting close to a point when I'm actually going to die. Which is sad, but most likely the truth, and look at the amount of pounding I'm getting. Alright, I think I'm going to use my sniper rifle instead now because it's not even reloaded. Image Inducers will be my last resort thingy if I'm really too close to dying. Let's move a little bit closer. Oh great, I lost the line of sight. That was smart. Anyway, let's fire this guy then. And there's another one! Alright, you know what, sometimes you just have to become smart, and yeah, I know I'm not able to carry anything, but that's okay. I should now be fine. Look at the amount of enemies in this room. This is ridiculous. Wow. How much damage do they even take? I cannot see that, but look at the contents of this room. There's quite a few bits of ammo, I guess, but no, this is definitely the exact opposite of worth it. So, wasted a bunch of nanomeds on a room that was not even good. But I don't really need to pick those things up, they're not too useful. I mean, Svengland can be kinda useful, I guess. I'll drop something that is completely useless on the floor, which I guess in this case will be... I don't know, what do I really want to drop? How about I drop those superconductors? Because, well, what would I use those for? I have no idea. In stained glass, at least I can make some better meat with them, which is, I guess, nice. Alright, let's open this door. Try and unlock it. I have very small chance of success. So far I failed horribly. Let's try again. I was actually able to succeed. I'm still using my image inducer, so nothing should be actually able to attack me. And okay, there's a stone wall inside of this place. There is a medical locker which is useful. I actually want this medical locker, and I should be able to clear this room without too much of a problem. So what I'm going to do is hide in this room, maybe in this corner in case the stone wall actually tries to go through the door. And then I'm just going to rest, heal up. Enemy spotted, what? I don't see no enemy, where? No, I literally see no enemy anywhere. I do hear them, but I do not see them. Okay, that was rather weird. Alright, let's... What on earth? Is it because I'm using an image inducer? Oh, and it spots me as an enemy? I guess this might be the case. Alright, let's unequip the image inducer then. It will be lost forever because that's how image inducers work, but I do want to rest. And actually, hold on, stop, escape. Escape. First of all, before I do anything, reload all my effing weapons because that is very, very important. Reload my sniper rifle so that I have that when the stone wall comes through. Reload my pepper box, even though it is mostly useless now that the devs have nerfed it. I think I'm even going to reload my vibro sword, just in case, and that's about it. So let us rest for a while. And you know what? I need to upload like 3 or 4 video casts today. And it is going to be quite difficult as it is, especially if those video casts are too long. So I think I'm going to cut it over here. Things look a little bit dicey, but with the ability to rest, I think I might be still okay and live to tell the tale as it is. So, it was PANCZASU, the Mighty Mix Power. If you somehow managed to enjoy this videocast, then please by all means like it. Maybe if you subscribe to my videocasts channel if you want to see more. Please do leave a comment. I love reading them and they help me a great deal. And I will read them after I'm back from my semi-little vacation. Thank you for watching and I'll see you online.